Capital T Films. You gotta love this shit.
Capital T Films, not playing on here. This is the real shit. You guys gotta get yourself on here.
Yeah, get yourself on here, fam. I'm telling you.
Shout out Capital T Films for coming through.
We're taking over Toronto. That's it. Get it.
So right now we have artist and producer Chillios.
What's happening?
Coming through.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
How you feeling right now?
I'm good, blessed. Just trying to work, get that money. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive.
I hear that. Okay. So just tell me about your start to music and how you got in the game.
I've been doing music since I was like 16, 15, when I was in high school. I used to have my own mic and record myself, my friends. And I used to make beats too. Like my boy showed me how to make beats. So I used to produce for other people, record other people, and I got popping off that. And sometimes I just dibble dabble, go back to rapping, focus on just rapping, and I just always kept working, since 16. I'm 27 now, so I just always put out work, and that's just what it is.
Okay, so Flex Boys, and what exactly is that? How'd you get involved?
Flex Boys, that's my label. Well, before, I was signed to a label a long time ago, to another label, in 2011. And then when we stopped working with that label, me, my boy Jen, and King decided to make our own label. And then that's how it started. And then we just been kept going since then, since 2013.
Okay, so from starting like that and then eventually working with bigger artists, which we'll get into in a few minutes, but what was your reaction to sort of, when you first realized wow, I'm starting to get work with big names?
Well, when I started working with big names, it was when I was making beats and I was more doing the production. And when I started getting a little popping in the city, it felt good. It felt I felt appreciated, people wanted my service, So it felt good to be that guy that people go for when they want a particular sound. So I was definitely having fun. But there was also some bad times, because me is I'm a guy, I'm really impatient when I do music, so I'll be sending so many beats to all these guys, and some of them just never really drop it, and that used to frustrate me, and that's what made me stop really making beats all the time. Well, not making beats, I'll still make beats, but focus on just production. That just made me become more of a rapper, because I wanted music every week. I'm just one of those guys. So
I think you're in a spot now that a lot of people are trying to be in from this, when you list your kids who you worked with. And, you said you've been working from your 16 and you email your beats to a lot of people. Is that what's some advice you would give to some producers who want to work with bigger names? Is that the key thing to do? Reach out? Yeah,
I would say reach out. Don't be afraid to be the first guy to talk to them. Don't have, everybody has an ego, I understand, but if you want to be a producer and an artist how I am, I'm always trying to build relationships with other people, and always try to work with people. Don't think you know it all. I'm a student. Till this day, I'm still a student. I look up to people like Quincy Jones, who has 300 albums, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always trying to soak information. So that's the number one reason why I do collabs, is because I want to learn and I want to see what you see, and then, try to put a little, sauce in my whatever, try to get better. So it's my advice is stay hungry, try to learn as much as you can, try to keep studying and keep working, don't stop.
Okay. So when you were first signed, you said you signed to the label before, certified, right?
Yeah.
What was the music atmosphere in the city then? Because even though it probably wasn't that long ago, I think the industry moves really fast. So what were some of the things that were different?
It was definitely different. One, I can remember I was one of the first niggas doing trap beats and trap music, and some people didn't really like it back then. You feel me? They're more of the air, what's that guy's name? A-rap music type beats, or more bars, or more gritty music, you know what I'm saying? So that was different. Now there's so much autotune and trap in Toronto. But back then when I was doing it, it was literally nobody. I can't even really name 5 people who were doing that. That one was different. The videos were different. The videos got better now.
The quality?
The quality and stuff. That was definitely different. And to me, like when I was with Certified, I felt like we were like one of the first or only like independent labels. Now there's probably like a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like a lot has been different. Like there's more eyes on Toronto now. We have the 6 now. When we were doing it, we felt like, you know, we were like the littest and like we were like the only guys who can really take it to that level. Obviously there's Drake, Tory, all these guys, but we felt like we were like Dipset, you know what I'm saying? We were like motherfucking G-Unit. And now there's like probably like 20 labels and 20 groups, 30 million, all these rappers, you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference from when I was doing it.
You claimed in your last interviews that you're a big fan of social media and you liked how it was going, but now like I woke up today and there was a Young Tory video going around of him like in a fight, you know, and you say, you know, all eyes around Toronto, like it's spreading fast. Like, how do you feel about that?
That shit was funny to me, you know, it's just a beat down, you feel me? That's better than getting shot. That's how I look at it. You know, like sometimes, I don't know what happened there, you know, but clearly he probably deserved it. I felt like he should have swung at least 1 or 2 punches. Like, damn, he didn't even do none. But it was funny to me. He's younger than me, so it's like, to me, so it's like, I'm not OG, but I'm older than these guys, so it's like, that's just a beat down, you feel me? It ain't nothing serious. People recording it, that shit happens now. I'm used to it. Like World Star, everybody's been doing that shit for like at least 10 years. And you gotta watch what you say, bro. Like the energy you put out there, it will come back to you. You feel me? And I ain't never been beat down like that on camera or off camera because I respect people and people respect me. So I just laughed at it. You know what I'm saying? It was just funny to me. I laughed at it. And that's it. As long as he's not getting killed, I hope he's okay. But that shit's funny. Hopefully you bounce back after that and explain yourself. I don't know, bro. But it didn't look good for him. I'll tell you that much.
But because even Say Cheese Digital posted it, so do you feel
he
like
did?
it's just like eyes on Toronto right now? Or just
Yeah,
like
that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm an internet guy. Like I like that. Fuck, because it's like Toronto is that city. We have the biggest rapper in the city. We have the biggest R&B singer, you feel me? And eyes should be on us at all times. And it's a beautiful city. It's so fun, especially in the summertime. So when I see Say Cheese and Academics, everybody, you know, posting about Toronto artists, I like it. And it just opens doors for me, you know? It doesn't close it.
All right. So let's get into your music now. I was just going through your catalog and I'm like, you have a lot of music.
Yeah,
Really
people don't know.
Music. But no, that's the most recent Clayco, the most recent
Yeah,
project?
that's the most recent
Okay, I
project.
pronounced that properly, Clayco?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so just walk me through like how that project and the whole process and how that came to be.
Basically, I moved into a new spot, my own spot in January, and I just felt very inspired and very happy. I had my own studio there, so I just started recording music, and I just came up with a tape name called Clayco because like most of my favorite rappers always say Clayco, like Gucci Man and this and that. So I just put it as a tape title, and I just started recording music, and I just wanted to put it out because I never had no music on iTunes and Spotify, and I wanted like, I seen how the new wave is like put it out there. All my music is mostly like in SoundCloud and DatPiff, so I just wanted to put it out. I got merch, did a few shows, and you know, a lot of people received it, they liked it, showed love, you know, bought it, and we're still pushing it right now, even though I'm done my other project, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, I think it's definitely received well. You know, people respect it and they like Blessings and certain songs, because I'm not just, you know, saying like trap shit or whatever, like I'm actually saying some honest shit, like a song for a girl, or a song about my mom, or a song about my mom taking me from Africa to here, or you know, another song where my stepdad, he passed away, you feel me? So it's like, it's not, I'm not saying it's super deep, but it's like, it's my life, and if you know me personally, you're gonna like even respect it even more, because you're like, wow, you really said that? I'm like, yeah, you know? So it's like one of those type of tapes, because normally when I do projects, I'm just saying whatever, having fun, bitches, blah, blah, blah. But this one I kind of like, you know, wanted to be more honest.
Okay. But is that just how you are creatively? You're just able to make a lot of music? And because some people feel like, oh, when artists make a lot of music, they're not really like scheduling it properly, releasing it properly. But do you feel like you're just so creative in the way you make music, like you're able to put out music like that?
Yeah, well, the thing is, because I'm also a producer, I make beats, so I make beats all the time. So I always gonna make songs because when you make, if it's easy to make beats, it's easier to make songs to me. So it's like, I'm not saying I can just go in the studio and bang out 10 songs. No, like it depends on the vibe too. But because I make beats is the reason why I'm always making music. I love making beats. I love making music. I love hearing music. So it's like, I can't really stop. And it's like, I think it's like a part of my life. It's like, I'm kind of like addicted to it. I don't even think I'm going hard. I just do it. It's like drinking water, you know? Like people tell me like, man, you going hard, but I'm like, I feel like I'm a lazy ass nigga, to be honest with you. I could be going way harder. I could be touring or whatever, but I just always, I'm a studio junkie, you know? I'm always trying to get better.
Okay. And, you know, you do a lot, like you said, I was just showing on YouTube, you directed videos, you
Yeah.
make beats, you're rapping. So did you always have that sort of just like try and do it all, not do it all yourself and not work with anybody, just sort of like learn as much as you can and see how much you can do by yourself? Were you always like that?
I don't really think I was always like that. I think I had to be like that because I'm so impatient, and sometimes working with other people, it just didn't always work out. And I think people didn't really see my vision, so I just learned it my way. I'm just like, you know what? I'll teach myself how to do this. I'll teach myself how to do this. So I just taught myself. YouTube was my best friend. Learned everything off YouTube, and I just did it all just to have it done because I would have a vision, and then when I try to work with somebody, sometimes it didn't work out. So I just learned. But I think that helped me because now when I do work with somebody, I know what to do and you know what to do, so we can both put things on the table instead of, like, let's say directing, letting the guy do all the work and I just talk, but I can actually do what you do and we can collab, you know? So I'm kind of happy that I learned how to do that.
Okay. And I was looking back in Hot New Hip Hop, they posted your track. You had a feature with Young Thug on the track.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That pretty big. Talk to me a little about that.
Basically, I have like family in Atlanta and shit. So like I have like blood cousins and shit like that, and they know Migos, Thugger. They were telling me about Migos way before Migos was even popping. You feel me? So, and I wasn't even fucking with them. I'm like, what the fuck is Migos? You know? But then when they got hot, I was like, oh shit, I started liking them. So basically, like I have even more songs. I have songs with like Chief Keef that's not out because of them. I have songs with Takeoff that's not out because of them. Soldier, they gave me like, I got to give them beats, you know. So basically, my cousins and shit, they had like a bunch of songs that Thugger and them, they already recorded, but they're not gonna drop them anymore because it's kind of old. And I'm like, yo, bro, throw that to me, bro. Fuck, I'm in the 6, man, nigga. They niggas don't know shit here. So I have a bunch of songs, and he gave me that one, and I used that one. So that's how it came up. I didn't really get to talk to Thugger, but he knows Thugger and shit like that. Like my cousin, really close with Thugger. But he's been telling me to go there, like go to Atlanta, I can introduce you to you guys, bring you to Patchworks and shit. But I've been loafing, but top of the year next year, I'm going 100%. So hopefully you might see some more work.
Shit, that's a sick link, okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of, you know, seeing talent sort of before they came, there's a video on your Instagram with you and Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you said what, she was gonna be the next Nicki Minaj, or bigger than Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, I told her, when I seen her, I knew like, cause like I heard her music like a week before I seen her. I heard that song she did with that Plies beat, ran up on the bitch twice, some shit. And I'm like, yo, this shit hard. Like if a nigga fucking with this, yo, this shit gonna be hard. So then I heard she's coming to the club in Toronto next week or whatever. I went, seen her. She's just there. Everybody's showing love, getting selfies. Her security guards there. And I came closer and closer, and I tried talking to her, and she's talking back. I'm like, what the fuck? Feels like a normal bitch. She's really showing love. You know what I'm saying? So I see everybody taking selfies and shit. So in my head, I'm like, all right, instead of taking a selfie, I'm going to get on cam and ask her something like, you know what I mean? Controversial. And then I was drunk. I don't know why Nicki came in my head, but I'm just like, yo, this girl, I don't know. For some reason, you feel like you could be litter than Nicki. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to ask her that. As soon as I say that, she's just like, don't ask me that. She didn't want to be on cam saying that. You know what I'm saying? And then the security guard pushed me, and then I closed my phone, and then I was like walking away because I'm like, all right, whatever, I don't give a fuck with this bitch. And then she came, she's like, no, come back. She felt bad that he actually pushed me. And she's like, come, let's take a pic. I'm like, all right, let's get it, yo. Take a pic. I come trying to dance with her now. Cause I'm like, this bitch wanna fuck. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't that famous that time, so I was trying to get in there. I ain't gonna lie. She wasn't even saying no. She was dancing on me and shit like that. You feel me? So I just told her, yeah, you gonna be harder than Nicki. And now look, 2 years later, they're beefing, fighting each other and shit. I kind of seen it coming. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy. And you're waving at the time too. But you actually heard her music and knew.
Yeah,
you didn't
I
just
heard.
Say that.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
No, I heard one song. I'm not gonna act like I heard 10 songs. I just heard that, ran up on the bitch twice, at least 3 times. I was like, yo, this shit hard. I fuck with that. And then when I heard she's coming to the club, I'm like, all right, let me see this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And she performed too, that same song. And I was watching that shit too. I was like, yo, this bitch is up next. Watch me. I was drunk. I don't know why I kept saying she's up next, but I just felt it. I felt like this girl was lit because, like, she wasn't super famous, but people were just loving her. You feel me? And she just like, you can approach her. Like, she's one of those girls, like, when you see her, you can approach her. She ain't saying, you know, don't touch me or no picture. She was like, yo, let's dance, let's whatever. She was this close. So I was like, yo, you are, the way you are, you going somewhere. And I just said Nicki, and now look, it's crazy.
You think if she ever popped up in a club again, she'd remember your face? She'd remember you?
Shit, now, because she's super famous now, she probably wouldn't. But if I stayed like 5 minutes with her more, then yeah, because I was kind of getting into it, I ain't gonna lie. But I was so drunk that my nigga, I think he pulled me away and I just left and I never went back until she was performing. But I'm telling you, like, I think I could have had that before Offset, man. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, but okay, so let's talk more about your music. If you want to get like people who have new listeners on your music, what do you tell them about yourself or what to listen to? Because you just got like a bunch on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
What do you direct them towards?
Well, I would say, check out my last 2 videos, and I would say, like, remember the name Chillios, because I'm not just an artist too. Like, I'm into like debating about basketball. I'm into like my whole brand. Like, you're gonna hear about me. Like, I do like more than, I might even go jump in acting now because I'm like, fuck it, I need this bread. You feel me? So if you don't have to like my music. I don't really give a fuck. I do my music because I love it. You know what I'm saying? But you will hear about me. I just want you to remember my name. That's it. Like, because I'm not supposed to just be one of those guys who are not heard. I'm supposed to be recognized, period. So just remember the name. I'm just going to come up with a lot of shit next year. I'm going harder than I ever went.
Okay. So what's your favorite project of yours?
My favorite project? Whew. My favorite project would probably be, It's an Honor. I have a project. That was like my second mixtape because every time I listen to it, I can remember what was going on in my life that time with my ex and this and all that shit. So it kind of like brings me back. It's like a time capsule. So that's probably my favorite project. But I don't think it's my best, but it's my personal favorite just because when I listen to it, I can like go back in time.
Okay. So back to the producing now. You know, say you produce for Tory Lanez, Prime Boys, Soulja Boy. What's who's like? Are there anybody next you want to work with? You're planning on working with, and you send beats to?
Yeah, Chief Keef. I'm trying to get some joints with him. I'm trying to get some joints with the Migos, of course. But besides the guys who are big like that, people are here in Toronto, in Canada, like Killy, Young Tory. I'm trying to give these guys some beats, some bangers. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who haven't I worked with? Loco City. All these guys, all these new guys who are coming up. I feel like they should holler at me. Stop hollering at Murder Beats, man. He's already gone, man. You holler at the nigga who's in the hood, who's really in the six, who, you know what I'm saying, who fucks with all you niggas. I just want to see my city win. Like, if you know me, you know that I love my city. And I feel like if we all work together, we don't need the niggas in America. We don't need niggas in London. We're the latest.
And one of your interviews you said like, one of your favorite artists is Michael Jackson, no?
Yes, it's my favorite of all time.
Why is that? When did you, what was your first?
He introduced me to probably music. To be honest with you, like, I wasn't really into music until I was like 7. I was always playing fucking Power Rangers and shit. And I remember hearing Thriller No, that's not what it is. I remember when I first seen Michael Jackson, I thought he was a girl. When I seen the white, cause I seen the white Michael Jackson before I seen the black. But then I seen the black one doing the moonwalk one day. Like my aunt was like, I don't know, she had it on a tape. The one where he's in the anniversary. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? This is like Bugs Bunny in real life? Like this, what is that? And she's like, that's the same guy who's, you said it was a girl. I'm like, what? That's not the same guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then ever since then, I just been hooked on him. I was like obsessed. Like literally, I was like, I wanted to be him. I knew all the moves, I still do. He introduced me to music. He gave me that first love for music. I learned all the lyrics. I watched every interview. I watched every video, every performance. So he's like, until he died, not even until he died, I still listen to him, but like, he was my, like, I used to think he was my dad. Like, cause my dad was never really around. So I used to be like, yo, that's my dad. I don't give a fuck. So he introduced me to music. That's why I always loved him. Cause I wasn't really listening to anybody. I didn't even know about rap until like I was 10. Like I knew, but I didn't really care, you know?
Okay, that's sick. Because a lot of people, like, youths nowadays growing up, it's weird. They're not looking at, like,
Michael,
and they're looking at, like, the new, like, act.
That's crazy.
Not to disrespect them.
I know, but like, damn, you know what I mean? Those legends are beyond legends. Those are, you know, but at the end of the day, he's so big, though, that they will at least hear about him forever. He's one of those guys, you know? He's Jesus level to me. Not Jesus level, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean? He's like the most famous motherfucking guy ever. Nah, no way. I doubt it.
Okay. But right now, if you had to take 5 Toronto artists to go internationally to perform and go represent for the city, who is some 5 artists you would pick?
5 artists besides me?
Besides you, yeah.
Besides
You're with them, but like 5 more artists.
Okay. To go international with, from Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be Killy. Killy. I like him. Pressa. I always forget. My nigga Jimmy Yitty, I forgot about him. Jimmy Yitty, I'll definitely take him. Butters. And my boy, Leroy Toronto. That's the list right there.
Okay. All right. So, Clayco, that was your last project, and then what was the last video you dropped? Was that Dead People?
Yeah, Dead People. Yeah.
Okay. So just what's next for Chillios? What's next?
I'm gonna drop a project probably next month, top of the next month. Flex got 3. I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna drop at least a couple more videos for the year. And then top of the next year, my birthday, February 17th, same day as Michael Jordan's birthday, I'm probably gonna drop another tape. It's an honor 2. And I'm gonna keep dropping, and then I'm gonna try to get the buzz up, you know what I'm saying? Cause right now a lot of people want me to do shows, but I wanna do like big shows now. And the only way you can do that, you gotta get hot, you feel me? So I'm willing to put the work in. If I gotta get more hot, it's all good. I'm here, I'm working. So that's the goal. Keep putting out shit, you know, get better videos, better songs, just keep getting better, and hopefully, you know, I get as hot as I want to, start making a tour then. Because a lot of people want me to come and do shows and stuff, but I want to make it like bigger than what I've ever done. I don't want it to just be any basic show now. I really want to put in a budget in it, you know what I'm saying? So that's the goal for me.
And Atlanta too, eh?
Yeah, I gotta go to Atlanta. I have to go to Atlanta and LA, but definitely Atlanta. You know, meet some people there.
Nice. Any last words? Anything else you want to say?
You know, stay tuned. I got some new shit coming ASAP. Flex got 3. I don't know the date yet, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram, which is Chillios Beat, ChillzOnDaBeat. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna post when I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna post the track list. You know, it's done. It's like 95% done. I just gotta finish a little thing, but I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm always dropping shit. Follow me on Twitter too. ChillzOnDaBeat, ChillzOnDaBeat, and just stay tuned. You know, believe in that beat. That's it.
Okay, straight. Thank you for coming through, yo.
Thank you, bro, for having me.
Chillios on the beat.